Hey all, this is Lynn with Paper Life, and I was going to work on a dictionary page with you guys. It's a challenge that we do periodically. It's pick one word a week and decorate a dictionary page for it over in Haven. It was supposed to be turkey, however, I put the page on upside down, so I'm not really sure what word we're going to use yet. But all I did was I Mod Podged, sorry, not Mod Podged, I put clear gesso on my page. I glued my dictionary page down to it, and then I put more clear gesso over the top of it. Yeah. I just realized that because I was trying to look and I was like, where's the turkey at again? And it's not there. So, oh guys, my desk is as much of a mess as the last time I saw you because I haven't cleaned it yet. It's actually sat right here and has not moved. I'm just going to put some wax paper down in between my pages to kind of protect them. Just because I don't want to get on my other pages. I don't know what I'm going to do now since my word isn't there. Oh my goodness. You know what? Just sometimes we just have to roll with it, right? I got some drywall tape. It's kind of cool because it's kind of like checkered. I'm going to put a strip of it here. Putting it on my wax paper, and hopefully I'm kind of in view because I'm going to paint it where it sits. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to paint this and then I'll let it sit to the side. I didn't think to grab any other colored paint, so we are going to work with the King's Gold that we used the other day. And my paintbrush that has seen better days. All I'm going to do is brush this over the top because what I want to do is paint those little fibers. Because that's really what drywall tape is. It's just a fibrous tape. So hopefully this works. I don't know. I just saw it and it looked cool, so I haven't had to fix any holes in my drywall lately. So I figured I might as well use it for this, right? Alright, I'm going to let that sit to the side. Yeah, I still don't see a word here that I want to use. So we might just pretend like I used a word. I mean, I'm still using a dictionary page. Doesn't that count? I put paint right there on the side. Okay, let's see. Take some of my white gesso. And I'm just kind of using the white gesso so that my dictionary page is more in the background and less of a focal point. Oh, I know what I should do after I've done put gesso on here, and that wasn't what I wanted to do. Oh well, we're going to roll with it for right now. So there is my just kind of muted it out just a little bit. And put that to the side. I'm going to remember these napkins that I had. They're still sitting next to me on the floor, so I'm going to grab one. Hopefully, while I'm on camera, I can get these separated, because I'm too lazy to get any tape out at the moment. Thank you. Come on, work with me. No, that wasn't working with me. Come on. I mean, you would think that maybe I could have done this beforehand and been ready to record, but nope. Why would I do that? I don't like being all ready to record. So what I'm going to do, you know, we've kind of talked about this before, is your napkins have a couple layers. I want to take the white layer off the back. Alright, so now I only have the one layer of my napkin. And the reason for that is with only one layer, it's going to make it like translucent. Get my gel medium, which the one I'm using is a matte Mod Podge. And yes, I should have wax paper under that side, but I don't. I want this to have a brown line. Why? I don't know. I just do. And all I'm doing when I'm putting it down is just kind of placing it. You could be far more picky about where it goes. I'm obviously not being picky. I want the wrinkles right now. I don't care if I have the wrinkles right now. I don't know what I want. What I want is for my kids to have to be at school for like another hour, so I have more time to do these. No, I love you guys, just joking. But they should be home in a couple minutes, so I'm trying to get this recorded before they come home. So I'm just trying to kind of do this, pat it down, make sure that my napkin's where I want it to be. Now I'm going to try to rush this along and tear my napkin off before it's dry. Probably not the best plan in the world. Yeah. If you do mess up your napkin a little bit, don't worry about it. One, you can say it adds character like I'm going to, or you can just take your napkin and put another little piece on there and it'll cover it right up and you'll never know. I actually do not mind in this type of setting if my napkin tears away from my edges just a little bit. I don't know. I feel like it makes it look kind of cool. So there we go. That's somewhat pulled away. Now what I'm going to do is grab my gel medium again and kind of brush it over the top of all of it. Now this is one step that you want to be kind of careful in if you don't want it all ripped up napkin like I'm probably going to have, because I'm not being careful, because it does become more fragile as it gets wet, so it is easier to tear it. And when I say it, I mean the napkin, because you guys all know what it means, right? Because I don't. So all that's going to do is just kind of sit there. It does end up making it really pretty sturdy once it's all dry. Until then, it's kind of be careful with it. I'm going to continue kind of ripping my napkin off. Mostly because I don't want to get the heat gun out. It's so loud. I get so tired of using the heat gun. I get so tired of the heat gun. But I guess I should get the heat gun out. Alright, let me get the heat gun out so I can try to get this finished. Okay guys, I'm back. This page is mostly dry. Now, like I said, I used the matte, but as you can see, it still has a little bit of a gloss to it. It's just not as shiny, which I kind of wish they were more shiny, or less shiny. You would think I would have a brown paint, but I don't at the moment, so I'm using this Spiced Carrot. It's like an orange. Use my wax paper back here, so hopefully I don't make a huge mess all over again. And what I want to do is just kind of sloppily paint this on the side. I mean, I'm sure by all means you could go with a neat, nice paint job, but that's just not me, right? So, my sloppy paint job on the side. I'm going to grab that, drywall tape that I painted earlier. Lay that down. By the way, that would have worked better if my paint was dry. Don't do that. Don't stick it on the wet paint because it gets all over your hands. Pause. Okay, now that my paint is dry, this drywall tape isn't super sticky all on its own, even before you paint and everything else, so I'm just going to make a mess and put down some glue stick. Put my drywall tape over the top. Ugh. 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 I'm going to go through and put matte medium over the top of this again. If you weren't going to, you may want to use a stronger glue, like maybe your matte medium under here instead of the glue stick. Like I said, I mean, this stuff just is not super sticky to begin with. See? Now, I should have put the wax paper under here, but nope. Nope, I don't listen. I don't follow my own advice. So I'm just going to let that sit. Grab. I should probably wait for that glue stick to dry, huh? I don't know. That would be a smart decision. I'm not going to do that. Why would I do it the smart way? Nah. Whatever you do, don't listen to what I say. Okay, so let me hit that with the heat gun again. Okay, so this still is not completely dry. My glue stick under there is still purple, so as you can tell, it's not completely dry. It will probably take a bit just because the matte medium is so thick on there. But there is my dictionary page that's completely covered up since I glued my page upside down. Oh my gosh, guys. But yeah, that was supposed to be a dictionary word. But see, that's what happens. Sometimes we just make a mistake and we just roll with it, right? So there is my non-dictionary page anymore. Just talk to you all later. Bye.